Morning, gamers. So I've got a dentist appointment in a little bit. But before that, I wanted to, Oh. Yeah, that seems good. Before that... Hang on a second. Okay, no, I got it. Sorry, I was still connected to my VPN. So it was lagging. But it should be good now. Leaf time. I need to do... I really only have time for like one leaf entry, but I wanted to do something before heading to the dentist this morning. Or, I guess, afternoon. So I'm thinking... Transient Paths. The title alone calls out to me. So unless anyone has a different suggestion... Oh, virus warning. What if the leaf contest is a virus? Feel. Alright, if normal is the standard difficulty intended, we'll play on normal. Fate is an interesting thing. Its myriad paths all twist and turn in unexpected ways. Yet in the end, the majority arrive at the same destination. Amidst the billions of nearly identical paths, it's all too easy to overlook those few that differ. Even as the deity charged with overseeing destiny, some escape my attention, and thus it was that I made my greatest mistake. Hidden within a seeming innocuous futures lay a cruel twist of fate, an infinitesimally unlikely mutation in a single dragon hatchling, and with it, the scourge of this world was born. The demon dragon, Devolus. Its miasma spread throughout the realm unchecked, warping all it touched into monstrous demons. One by one, the paths of fate converged, until all I could foresee was inevitable ruin. Yet still, against all odds, I held out hope that somehow, someone will find what I cannot. That one final, fragile path to salvation. I guess this is it. I managed to take down a few of these creatures at least. It wasn't much, but I hope this will help Cecil and the others triumph, even if I won't be there to see it. Enemies with a red palette will actively pursue you. Those with an orange palette will attack if you enter their range. Lastly, enemies with a purple palette will not move. Use enemy behaviors to your advantage and try to survive. Alright, so you don't move. "20 damage to generic enemies can chain up to 4 additional targets, increasing distance from the first." Oh, wait, we have like effectiveness, a soul aligned with shadow. Swordswoman traveling the 3 heroes, gradually being corrupted by miasma. Severing Wave deals 20 damage to generic enemies, can chain up to 4 additional targets, increasing distance from the first. Alertness increases invasion by Anis's favorite sword. 1 range, 10 might, 150. Well, that kills me. So you pursue me. What? Am I imagining things? That's Cecil's... Cecil? Anis! I finally found... Wait, you're hurt. Hold on, I have a healing potion with me. Thanks. But what are you doing here? It's dangerous. You dummy, you're asking me that? You're the one who suddenly ran off fighting Devolus alone. And the things you said in that note you left, did you really mean all that? Hey, Cecil, don't cry. I just don't understand what you're thinking, Anis. I don't have a choice. Unlike you, Alec, and Laurel, I wasn't blessed by any deity. Without their protection, I'm vulnerable to the miasma. At first, I thought it wasn't much, but as you can see, that changed. The mutation started accelerating after I left. First pitch black hair, then fangs. That's not the problem. I can feel my sense of self eroding away. In that last village we passed through, I saw the end result. What I will become before long. You said that village was abandoned. A lot. I put those poor souls to rest before you arrived. You're better off not knowing more. Before I become like that, I thought I could at least carve a path forward for the rest of you. I killed as many dragons as I could, and I figured once my strength ran out, it was better to let them do what needs to be done, rather than forcing you to. No! I refuse to accept this. I am a saint blessed by the goddess of fate. I'll find a way to... Cecil, now really isn't the time. Devolus is coming. You need to get out of here. I'll come with you if that's what it takes, but you need to open a warp gate now. The thing is, the miasma is really thick here. It's interfering with my magic. I don't think I can warp very far in this place. Well, maybe with you here, there's another way. I couldn't fight Devolus, but you have the Wayfinder, the holy sword blessed by the goddess of fate to slay this fiend. With that, about that, Cecil. Don't look at me like that. When I saw your note, I panicked. I left it to find you right away. I didn't think to grab it, okay? Then we hold out until Alec and Laurel arrive. Since I was in a rush, I didn't tell them where I was going. Not my best decision, I know. Alright, fine. But I know you, you're smart. There's no way you warped into a place called Domain of Despair with no plan. So let's hear it. The power of friendship and love will prevail! Why are you even here? Hey, I was really worried about you, alright? I wasn't thinking straight. Fine. What's done is done. Get behind me, I'll protect you. In the meantime, try to think of a way to get us out of this mess. Alright, I'll support you with all I've got. Oh, and, Cecil? Yeah? Thank you. I wish you weren't here, but I'm glad you got to see you again. You should have led with that. Now come on, let's do this. Cecil can use one of her support staffs each turn as a free action. Free actions can be taken before or after moving, and will not consume the user's turn. Cecil's Warp Gate ability allows for especially useful evading enemies. Try using it to escape Devolis. Alright, so you have Warp Gate, 0 to 3 range, temporarily connects 2 disparate points in space. Seal, seals off target square, preventing units from passing through it. Divine Magic the Vanquishes, evil, demon effective, causes the next target's next 3 attacks to deal double damage, creates Holy Ground, which damages demons passing over it, and protects against pestilence. So if I'm understanding correctly, we do this. I'm looking forward to the FF4 vid. I'm shocked at length of the preview. I think you might be, oh, FF5. Okay, yeah, because the FF4 vid... The FF4 vid, doesn't actually have a preview. It's just the FF5 vid that has a preview. But yeah, the FF5 vid is coming along. I thought I would give y'all a bit of a sneak peek. The elixir can be used to fully heal an injured ally. While it cannot be traded, Honest can use it on either herself or Cecil as a free action. That said, it only has 3 uses to try to conserve it for dire situations. Annis and Cecil each have distinct strengths and weaknesses. You can see how they fare against different enemy types in the unit and info menu. Exploiting favorable matchups is the key to victory. Using pillars for defensive cover will also give you an advantage over the enemy. Allied units located on them will have a 50% chance to avoid enemy attacks, however the Dragon's Breath cannot be avoided, so be careful. Also, neither enemy nor ally can attack through solid walls. Make careful use of the terrain to engage the enemy on your terms. If you really find yourself in a bind, you should make use of the heroine's special abilities. Annis' special ability, Severing Wave, can defeat a large number of enemies quickly, however it deals less damage to Devolis and has a cooldown of 4 turns. Use it wisely to turn the tide of battle. Cecil's special ability, Final Path, can help you escape nearly any situation. This ability can only be used once, but don't hesitate if you need it. So we Severing Wave you, and then move over here. Warp Gate. Like that. Oh wait, I fucked up. You don't move, so it's fine. Wait, oh, you do move, right. You do move. That was my bad. They move only if you're in their range. How do I turn off the global range? Oh, I didn't have global range on. Okay. Withering Thorn you. FF6's animations are quite interesting. They change one small thing about the sprites and it gives the animations in the cutscenes a lot of leeway. Radiance U. Yeah, so I haven't played FF6 because I'm doing them in order, but that'll be interesting when I get there. Hey, Annis? Yeah? You know the giant evil dragon that's been chasing us for a while? Huh, I'd forgotten about it actually. Glad you reminded me. Well, it seems mad and it's glowing. I noticed that too, using my special ability to having eyes. I think this is bad, like really bad. A brilliant deduction as usual, Cecil. We should take cover, now. I can create holy ground to protect us, but, well, you're sort of turning into a demon, so it might hurt you. Just focus on getting yourself to safety, but don't worry, I'll hide behind a pillar or something. Now move. Okay, so if you go here... Warp gate this. Alright, so you create holy ground, you go behind the pillar. Hello, Bisky, how are you? Wait, what? I thought you created holy ground. Oh! Is there turn wheel? No, there's not. Okay, well, I fucked up. How much damage do you deal to the dragon? Okay, so we'll make you deal auto critical hit. Withering Thorn. Critical hits aren't 3 times damage? You would think that that would be explained in the tutorial. I won't elaborate because you might notice when ending, but I don't know how much eye for animation the average person has. About the FF6 animations? Alright, Annis, go up here and Elixir. Dark Deity moment. Yeah, like, I turned on tutorial mode, but I guess that wasn't considered important enough. You know, fundamentally changing the Fire Emblem mechanics. I'm not bitter, you're bitter. I'm bitter. Severwave, y'all. Thracia looks different from I remember. Oh, shit! Ah, I screwed up. Annis, please help. And so the last spark of hope faded, and all things fell to ruin. Yo, we got the bad ending! I got an achievement! Okay, so we do our warp gate. Hit you. I will say Dark Duty 2 was peak. The studio actually learned from their mistakes. That was rare for a company. That's what I've heard from everything I heard. That seems to be the case. Okay, and then Path of Radiance U. Warp gate over here. Kill this archer. And then Path of Radiance U. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's going better than the last attempt where I was struggling to figure out the mechanics. Hone U, and then Path of Radiance U. And then we get a critical hit here. Yeah, that seems not great. And Withering Thorn U. you would start chasing us down. Withering Thorn, you. Alright, so it's charging up its attack. You go here, and Holy Ground. The global attack won't hit anyone. Okay. Warp Path to here. Withering Thorn. Good afternoon. Hi, Alok. How are you? We go here, we hone you, Sever Wave you, there we go. Warp Gate you. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that was a bit of a fucky wucky. As I should have used Path of Radiance there. I'm home early from work, that doesn't hurt. Nice. Alright. Let's see if I fucked up beyond repair. We got the elixir still. Unrelated, I've been playing Conquest, but Corrin is point blank. Hang on a second. Let me riddle my way through this first. That's a free action. Okay, so we elixir. Okay. We go here, we staff, we sanctify. We Path of Radiance. Okay, I've been playing through Conquest, but Corn is Point Blank with the Merchant for the funny, and I do wonder how many people say that class was good if Point Blank was available at 15. I think people already overrate Merchant because of the, because of the money, the profiteer stuff. Alright, so unfortunately we are taking some damage. In the grand scheme of things, it's pretty situational. Yeah, I also agree with that about Point Blank, where it's not, like, phenomenal by any means. Situational is how I'd put it. Withering Thorn you. I assume people like the Merchant because they were into capitalism. Silly. Ennis, is everything alright? You don't look very good. Gee, thanks. Sorry my appearance is so unpleasant. That's not what I meant. I know. I'm just having trouble focusing with all this miasma. Don't worry, I'll manage to make it through this battle at least. That does make me worry. I never should have let you come with us. If I'd realized the effect of the miasma would have on you, and if I hadn't come, what would have happened to you? Don't make me bring up the basilisk incident. I would have figured something out. You were out of magic and halfway through his mouth. And I'm grateful you helped me. You helped me so much ever since we first met. I just don't want to lose you. It's not like I want this either. But I'm terrified I'll hurt you or Alec or Laurel. That's why before it comes to that... No! Listen, Anis. I promise I'll find a way to cure you of your corruption. So please, don't run away again. Let me be the one to help you this time. You trust me, right? This is why I left without a word. How am I supposed to say no to that? You aren't supposed to say no. Fine. If we survive this, I promise I won't run. But Cecil, when the time comes, if there's really no other choice... Nope, don't want to hear it. Come on, we need to keep moving. I'm sorry, Cecil. Okay, so we can Path of Radiance you. And we're in the dragon's range, though. Unless... Okay. If we hit you from here... We go here, we warp gate. And we Path of Radiance you. And we Thorns you. Oh, we're just barely getting away from here. But what I can do next turn is warp inside. Fudge nuggets. Okay. There too. Because I was gonna warp inside here. This is tricky. Ten times 2. We're probably gonna have to use our final path next turn. Just to get out of here. Yeah, because we are super surrounded. Okay. Final path. Oh, wait, fuck! Oh, no, I screwed up! Because now I can't move off the warp gate. Oh, shit. I used full move before warp gate. Annis is dead now. That's super unfortunate. Sorry, Cecil. I'll have to leave the rest to you. And so the last spark of hope faded and things fell to ruins. Okay. On the plus side, she can't be corrupted now. That's what she wants. That is what she wants. Is the FF4 video already out, and I didn't see it, or are both the FF4 and FF5 video done? The FF4 video is done, but it's not out yet. I'm dealing with copyright hell. So I gotta wait for the claim to fall off before I can even make it public. It's available for patrons, though. Patrons get early video access. The initial plan was to have it release at the end of this month, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Server wave U. So, hopefully the beginning of next month, I'll have everything sorted out by. Oh Oh my god, Siri. Oh, hold on. I have to fucking restart. How do I restart? How do I... There's no restart? There's no quick restart? There's no suspend or nothing? Alright, we'll restart by suiciding. I screwed up. Why is there no suspend option on this? That feels like a bit of a big thing to leave out. And it didn't tutorialize that there's saves as well. I'm having fun with the actual gameplay of this, but the you know, like the presentation, not presentation, how would you phrase that? The, like, communication is not great. Wait, what happened? Why did she wait? She had extra movement left. What's going on? Oh my god. Warp Gate's supposed to be a free action, right? Or if you use it after moving, can you not move again? Did I misunderstand that? I think I must have misunderstood that. Okay, so we Radiance you. With the way the tutorials, like the communication, the lack of crits dealing double damage instead of 3 times, those sorts of things, right, work, it feels like there's a thing that happens, right, when you're, you know, super familiar with a new system or whatever, and you forget that others don't also know it. It feels like that. Where, like, good luck with the copyright issues. Oh, for the FF4, I mean, it should be, knock on wood, it should be resolved soon. It's a bike company claiming they own the soundtrack, which, they don't. The only petals they have are lies. Alright, so it looks like I can save when I get to a point I think is good. You can't holy ground as well. Okay. So you'll be taking damage. Square Enix is my favorite bike company. Okay, so there she got an extra action after she got extra movement after warp gating though. This feels inconsistent. Cause there after she used warp gate, she could still move after going through the warp gate. This feels weirdly inconsistent in the rules. Interesting maneuver. Something LT programming. Is that the issue we ran into? Is that the issue we ran into with free will? Does LT just, like, notoriously have programming issues? Oh, I don't have Withering Storm. Okay. So we will warp gate. Path of Radiance U. I didn't watch yesterday. I'd be very confused about the issue with free will. I think it was a couple of days ago, but yeah. I'm only here to say one thing before I leave. Nisha is in Heroes. FE4 remake confirmed. Yo, confirmation. I think we take the hit here. It's nice that we can see all the forecasts. Like, that's nice. That's a nice feature. Alright, now we use our final path. Slip up here. All right. Oh, lordy, lordy. Annis, is everything all right? You don't... Okay, so this is... We got that cutscene already. Withering Thorn U. We should use Seal on this one tile here, right? And then enemy phase the archer. Sometimes when a unit LT says they can move through everything, it means they can only but one tile at a time. Or 0 tiles at a time, as it turns out. Sometimes it's 0 tiles at a time. That was, you know, it was frustrating, right? Because it took a bit to finally get in the zone with that game, and then when I was... LT moment. Alright, you go here. Elixir. Create Holy Grounds. Server wave you. Seal this tile. Already used my final path. Elixir you up. Alright, everyone's at full HP now. Seal here. 2 turns until we get the wave back. A random rev build, I'm doing Magical Bisexual Soleil, Orochi Mom, S rank Forest, A+ rank Ophelia. It was so not worth it. What did you end up doing? Like, what was the build? What was the skills and stuff? I don't know if we're making it out of this. Yeah, that's death. Damn, this one's hard. And so the last spark of hope fades.
Fuck! I don't think I'm good enough at Fire Emblem for this. I don't think I'm good enough at Fire Emblem for this. This is really fun, but this is really hard. This might just be the spam game over stream. I'll give it one more attempt. I think I need to use Seal more often as well. Sort of funnel people to try to get that chain. Chat, if we're ever in a good position, remind me to save as well. I also wish this had L-skip animations. These first, like, 4 turns that are basically solved at this point, right? Would be nice to have L-skip animations. Lex Talianis game's hard, Lamau. Yeah, LT is where the real Fire Emblem separates the wheat from the chaff, and I am the chaff. Alright, you go here. Sanctify here. Enemy phase the dragon. Alright. We dodged that guy. That's pretty huge. Can we dodge this one too? Nice. We're winning these coin flips. We're winning these coin flips. Get a crit. Don't forget to save. Oh yeah, I'll save after this turn. Alright, so you kill this person. Warp gate here. Radiance you. How long do you need to survive for? It seems like a long time, but there is definitely progress being made because we're getting cutscenes. Sanctify you. Alright, now just dodge. Seal this tile. And kill this person. Withering Thorn you, there we go. Seal you. Go here and dodge tank. Failed dodge tank.
Okay. Radiance you. Miss? Nope. Hone? Let's save here. Let's save here. Hone. Anise. Anise Withering Thorn. What? It has wings. Don't know why you're surprised. I guess it didn't like us trying to keep it trapped. Well, I don't like that it's not trapped anymore. I don't think it cares. Probably not. We should run. Yup. Yep, we sure should. It fucking did. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. Alright, let's final path. That's how we get the fuck out of this situation. Path of Radiance U. This seems a bit unfair. I mean, it has wings. It does have wings. To be fair, it does have wings. Like, that is true that it has wings. But hey,
that means this is farther than we've gotten. You know, the teleport's behind you. We didn't get to that yet. So maybe we've got this attempt. Oh! Cecil, Ennis, you two have a lot of explaining to do, but we're here to help. Alec, Laurel, you made it! Sorry we're late. Seems like you two have had it rough. And Ennis, you look different. Don't worry about me for now. With you here, we need to focus on defeating Devolus. True enough, we brought something that should help. Cecil, catch. Eep! Alec, I'd appreciate if you didn't throw swords at Cecil. It worked out, didn't it? No need to worry so much. Let's end this. Before I do, I have one question. Shoot. Why is there a giant spider following you? Ski! Oh, you mean Ted? We were in Indem on the way here. He seemed like an amicable fellow, so I struck up a conversation. We really hit it off. Laurel explained. Look, I was here the whole time and I don't understand it either. You know how Alec is. These things just happen. At the time, I don't even think he knows what he's doing. Hey! But it's true, Ted seems friendly, so I just went with it. Squee! Well said, Ted. Anyway, Ted is sympathetic to our plight and offered to lend his aid. So I found a ballista he can use. Wait, we're in the middle of the desolated lands. How did you even find a ballista? You know, it's pointless, Annis. Yeah, I know. Alright, fine. We're allies with the giant ballista-wielding spider now. If it means we have more support, I won't complain. What she's trying to say is thanks for the help, Ted. Squee! Glad that's all cleared up. Now, let's rid the word of Devolus once and for all. You see, Ennis? Everything turned out okay. If we work together, not even a dragon can stop us. Perhaps, but don't let your guard down. We may still have a chance now, but this is not over yet. I know, which is why... Why are you giving me this? I can't even activate its blessing. I know, you don't possess a blessing. None of the deities chose you, but I do. You are the greatest swordmaster I've ever seen. You're brave, you're strong, and there's no one I believe in more than you. I know you can win this, Annis. Oh, I appreciate that, but still, you should be the one too. Look, I did my best with your lessons, but we both know I'm a klutz with that thing. Still, the goddess bestowed it upon you. So, she's the goddess of fate. Either she saw this coming or she's incompetent. I mean, who gives a sword to a staff wielder anyway? That's what I was wondering. I don't think you should be saying that. Very well. You did your part in keeping us alive this long. Now it's my turn. I'll strike Devolus down. Cecil, back me up. Of course! Alright, let's save. You have Sea Dragon's Tears, deals gen damage to all generic enemies and heals allies for 10 HP. For one charge, increase movement by 3 and allow this unit to pass through enemies, dealing 5 damage in the process. Attacks can bypass terrain obstacles. Scree! Oh, Ted is epic. Scree! Mizuchi Gaming. Adjudicator. Okay, we got it now. We got this shit on lock. We got an extra elixir too, which is good. Alright, Hone Annis. Yeah, that might be a little bit good. Alright, heal up Annis. Oh, now crit steal 3 times. Sea Dragon's Tears. Laurel's fine. She's not doubled. Bring us home, Annis. We finally did it. The great calamity Divolos is dead. The miasma should slowly begin to fade, and our world can begin to heal at last. We've avenged you, Mizu. Yes, we won, but at what cost? Annis, you're... Before we worry about that, I can still sense demons in the vicinity. Annis and I are exhausted from facing Divolos alone. Think you two can handle it? Scree! Sorry, Ted. Think you three could handle it? Cecil, you... Let's go, Laurel. But Annis is... Like Cecil said, she must be tired. We should let these two rest. I'm sure they have a lot to talk about, too. Ah, very well. We'll be back soon. Stay safe, you two. You didn't have to get rid of them. It's not like I can exactly hide my condition. They have a right to know anyway. I just wanted to talk to you alone first. You haven't forgotten your promise, have you? No, I won't run again. But I inhaled a lot of miasma during that battle, Cecil. Divolos may be dead, but its poison still lingers in this place. Even with your warping, it would take a while to clear the desolated lands. I'll hold out as best I can, but I don't have much longer. Don't worry, Annis. We brought a miracle cure. We brought about a miracle cure once. We saved the world from a threat even the gods feared. We'll create a miracle again. No matter how well hidden the path that the future may be, I'll find it. I will save you. 4 years later... Ugh, I hate coming down here. Why'd I have to get this sector on my patrol route? Yikes, that thing seriously gives me the creeps. Why are we even keeping it here? That thing, as you call her, is among the world's greatest heroes. We could never have triumphed over the demon dragon without her. She sacrificed everything so we can enjoy these peaceful days. Show some respect. Lady Laurel. I apologize, I didn't see you there. If this place bothers you so much, there's no need to patrol here anymore. Saint Cecil gave me the seals on his holding spell, Special Attention. They won't fail. You're not needed here. Right. I'll be going then. Hello to you too, Annis. It's been a while. I have no clue if there's any part of you left that understands me, but I guess I'll fill you in anyway. Alec finally proposed. Hard to believe, I know. That goofy. So I think that's pretty much everything. It's been a crazy few months, but I'm happy. I wish you and Cecil could have been there for it. I thought I might find you here. Oh, hey, Alec. How'd it go with Ted? He defended both his doctoral theses brilliantly. All the academics were praising his contributions to poetry and physics. They're still celebrating even now. But this isn't the place to talk about that. Yeah. How is she? Basically the same. Do you ever think maybe it's time we end this? To be honest, we should have a long time ago. I'm certain Annis wouldn't want to go on in this state, especially with the toll the situation takes on Cecil. Cecil would never forgive us. Maybe not, but at least she'd finally have closure. You remember when we first met? After Devolis killed Divine Dragon Mizuchi? Yeah. I knew Mizuchi my entire life. I was a knight sworn to protect her and I failed. That loss shattered me, but at least it was final. I could move on. And you were there to help me. Cecil's stuck, and she has no one to support her. Even if we want to, it's impossible to keep up with her warping all over the continent, in search of who knows what at this point. She's running herself ragged, and she looks worse every time we see her. I'm worried about her too, of course. Let's just wait a little bit longer. Next time she shows up, I'll try talking to her. You know it won't go well. Maybe not. I'd still like to try. Alright. I just hope we can convince her before we lose another friend. Here it is. Pure water taken from the heart of the first forest. According to that guru, it has healing properties. I'll be back soon, Annis. This time for sure. It'll work. I'll be able to see you again. This feels like it could be a solid campaign. I mean, that shit's hitting some heavy emotional beats for sure. Congratulations on achieving standard ending on normal difficulty. You managed to get triumph, but perhaps things could have ended better if you took a different path. Endless mode is now unlocked. Face a horde of demons and aim for a high score. Yo, this thing has an endless mode? That's crazy. That's crazy. That was really fun. That was really hard. But that was really fun. And that was on normal mode. There's a hard mode beyond that. That was really fun though. Like, genuinely. Genuinely so fucking fun. Cool shit for sure, for sure. Yeah. Well, I just have time for one tonight, so... Or today. So, you know, I'll do that. See you, gamers!